Hello. If you came across this reading, then it may be for you, but you will know pretty quickly if it isn't. I've affirmed in the name of the holiest great spirit God that this will serve you once you receive it. So if you're open to receiving this message, then you can stick around and stay. All right. So I want to first say that there's always space for new beginnings in your life. You are always being guided into new beginnings. However, you have to be willing to see those new beginnings and not allow yourself to be distracted by external circumstances that keep you off your path. For example, doom scrolling, comparing yourself to people on social media, allowing your fears to hold you back from doing what you already know. Like if you literally decide today that you are not being held back by the distractions of your life. I'm seeing an image of you being on your phone and scrolling and getting on the phone and talking to your parents or your friends or whoever instead of tuning in and being the sign that you are. Like you are the sign. Your whole body, your whole being is the sign. So the changes want to come in, but what I'm seeing it as is you're blocking it. Like you already do know, but then sometimes you pretend like you don't because your mind is in the way, but you're allowing all these energies into your field that aren't yours. And like and there's so many different instances where you're like talking to people or not talking to people, like not speaking your truth, not being true to your inner voice, and allowing other people to take from you that energy that you need. Like when you're scrolling on your phone or talking to people on the phone, you're giving other people energy that you need to go for the changes that you want, which is the distraction. Like you have to choose for yourself. You can't probably read these, but I will tell you what it is that basically what it's saying is that you have to choose to let go of the distractions in the way that you're giving your energy away to things that don't align to the truth that you already know, and that your body is the sign. Like your gifts, your soul speaks to you through the body. So you can't sit here and tell me that you don't know what you should be doing. You can decide right now that the fears that you're holding on to are no longer going to be relevant for you. But I am seeing that, sometimes you have to balance things, right? You have to balance other aspects of your life that are practical, whether that is relationships or financial responsibilities. But you get to choose at the same time to focus on what you're being called to. And what I've been really feeling with my clients and the readings I've been providing with them lately is that if we decided 333 on my timer, that if we decided that we were not going to allow individually, collectively, to have fears hold us back, and we decided to invest in the messages that Spirit is giving us and that we know we should be acting on, miracles happen through that because we're aligning with the highest stream of love. And so, yes, fears exist, but in a matrix of the 3D. I mean, truly, it's not in higher consciousness realms. Your soul isn't concerned about money. Your soul just isn't concerned about money. I mean, if you have lessons you have to learn with money, we all need it, but if you have lessons you have to learn around scarcity and woundings, right, that's where you need to do shadow work around it and clear your karma and clear your soul's history with scarcity or any other thing that's blocking you, right? That's the subconscious emotional healing work. And I also facilitate that for my clients. And I have all these resources below if you enjoy my energy and are curious about my services. And what I'm seeing here is, that's a choice, right? Clear those things, but at the same time, your soul isn't worried about them. You can see what you're going through as lessons, and use and transmute the energy for your highest growth and for your highest ascension, to get closer to your soul's path. No matter what life throws your way, you can use it as fuel to go towards your highest path. Now, I am seeing these boundaries piece, being assertive, not to focus so much on the material aspects, but to, allow miracles into your life. No need to worry here. Allow miracles into your life, but you have to choose discernment to not give your energy away to these distractions, people, places, and things that are taking from you. And you're fueling your fears when you don't step up to the plate of what life is asking you. You're essentially fueling the fears, you're fueling the distortions, you're fueling the small self that says, no, you can't do it yet. No, miracles aren't yours. Like, yes, you have things you have to handle on the earthly realm, and at the same time, what are you going to choose to focus on? And that's where your power is, because what you focus on that is in your highest alignment is supported by God. It is supported by God. And so when you're moving in accordance to God, I'm not religious per se, I'm not, but I do say the word God because I've deconstructed that word for myself. But what I'm feeling is, again, God supports your highest good. So if you move towards the highest good and choose yourself over and over again and put boundaries up with the people you need to put boundaries up with, right? Then you take your power back and you'll feel better automatically, because the truth is, you do know what your path is asking you to do in all moments. You can convince yourself that you don't, but you do know. So it's time to take action and believe in yourself. You can choose to be brand new at any moment. All right, let me know if this was helpful for you. That's my message for today. And let me know if you like these messages. I'll keep creating them if you'd like. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you later.